Welcome to the motherfucking Godcast.
All right.
All right, man. Welcome everybody to the Godcast. I'm your host, Rob Smooth, here with my fellow gods. We share Pecos and my man Dan G in the spot to be. Also, we got J. Lee Renoir on the horn.
Yep.
And you know what we do every week? The Godcast, keep it 100, shoot from the hip. We call a spade, you know. And we got a few topics that we gonna go over. First thing today, this motherfucking inauguration. Tell me about it. Talk to me, man.
I mean, I ain't really watched much of it, you know what I'm saying, but I know it was a big controversy over how many people actually attended. You know what I'm saying? The Trump administration was trying to say that it was the most in history, but the photographs clearly
allegedly
didn't show that.
Allegedly, the photographs don't show that. So, and also allegedly, I mean, this could be like rumors on the FB on Facebook. Like they showed a picture of when Obama was inaugurated, and then showed a picture when Trump was inaugurated. And apparently, or allegedly, they've been using photos from
Obama on Trump's Twitter. Yeah, so I mean, everybody's peeping the whole science, and the fact that he would actually come out and try to defend that today, you know, and yesterday was kind of like unprecedented. You know what I'm saying?
Really.
I mean, really weak. I mean, at the end of the day, like even the news was like talking about the numbers and shit. I forgot what channel I was watching, but even the news was like talking about the numbers. Like they said 250,000, but then they put it, you know, in quotations. But the full numbers aren't in yet.
But on the real side, like you can even take a look at how many people was at the Women's March in comparison just the next day, and how that whole same space looked in terms of people. I mean, so you know, I mean, everybody know the proof is in the pudding.
You can't deny the facts.
Yeah.
It is.
But who did see the speech? Anybody see the speech?
I personally
anybody hear the speech?
Yeah, I seen it and I watched it, man. And you know what? Like I say, they saying the white folks wasn't there at the Trump rally because all of them was working jobs, like the black folks don't work jobs. But
right.
Shit, you could very well argue they might not have had the right turnout at the Trump rally. It could have been the goddamn Klan rally that day, and so they was preoccupied.
Well, you know what, JD, and not to cut you off, fam, my cousin actually lives in D.C., and he took pictures and posted on Facebook maybe a day or two right before the inauguration, and it was an actual fucking Klan rally in D.C. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So, and he took pictures of it. So, I mean, those were the people who were there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but listen, no, it's like some other shit happened. Like the agency, listen, this is how he had to do it. He hired actual people when it was coming down the escalator. Allegedly, he hired people to like be there clapping, paid them $50 to showed up in that spot, right?
Right.
But the agency that hired all the talent to be like actors, pretending like they was clapping hands for him, didn't even get paid yet, fam.
Wow.
Like no, literally, I just
it's gonna be a lot of people get stiff. That's the whole thing.
Wow.
No, Cass just hit me this morning. I'm not even joking. Like, did you hear what happened? Like, the agency didn't get paid.
Yeah, they say he notorious for stiffing motherfuckers on the back end, construction workers, allegedly. Construction workers.
Well, I mean, a couple of that has been proven, so we can actually say that that's not even alleged anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's gonna be a lot in store.
You mean it's not allegedly?
No, that's not alleged. Like it's been proven. Like Donald Trump has been sued 1,000 times by the small guy. You know what I'm saying?
All right, wait. Let's just say this in the first place. Our current president has filed bankruptcy how many times?
At least 3 times.
Okay, that's enough.
I can't knock that as a bad move.
That's not a bad business move.
He's just utilizing the laws of the nation. Honestly, I mean, and you know, he even claimed a $1 billion loss, man. Which is in business, you can carry that loss forward over to like 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So basically, however much income you make over those next 20 years is offset by that huge loss that you took in that 1 year.
As the guy that has the foremost authority,
so you pay no
taxes.
So you pay no tax on
the tax guy.
The tax guy.
Tax guy. You know what I'm saying? But you pay no taxes.
Taxes is voluntary. You know what I'm saying? Taxation in the country under the Constitution. Really, when you purchase an item, you know what I'm saying, at $1 and you end up paying $1.10, $1.20, you just been taxed. There ain't no direct taxation in under the Constitutional Republic of America. However, and that's the only positive thing that I see that any president could do at right now. Like he said, the one fixed tax and the shit they was gonna do, print interest-free money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he stiff motherfucker. Well, stiff some of the deficit. Fuck it. Y'all
him coming at the
money.
Fed.
If you do that, I mean, then niggas ain't really got no problem or no. I can't be mad at him for real. Because at that point, he pretty much opened it up for everybody to eat. But that's not. I don't think that's what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? If there is a flat tax, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's probably what we need. But I mean, you know, a lot of shit got to change if that happens.
No doubt, no doubt. So let's switch up styles a little bit. We're gonna talk about the Women's March. They did their thing this week.
Man,
shout out to all the women.
Shout out to all
Word
the
up.
women.
Pussy hats and all that.
Right.
Especially the fine ones. Especially the fine ones.
Y'all niggas represented. Y'all represented in a big way. You know what I'm saying? It just really showed. I mean, at the end of the day, like the power that that they could truly.
I ain't watched the shit.
I didn't watch it either. I did see I did see like all the different spots that they were super deep at. Like here in the Chi, it was like over 500,000 people. You know, DC, New York,
Baltimore, New York,
all
Philly,
over.
like all over.
San
I mean,
Francisco,
technically, it's
Paris,
it's the largest protest ever amassed in American history.
right, on one day. So
Do y'all think that this shit actually is effective though? I mean, do you think that it actually is benefits like to the end game of doing the protesting and people writing their open letters and all of that? Like, I think we witnessed it occurring during the actual campaigning and the election and all of that. The public outrest or whatever. But it's kind of like, what is the point? Like, dude is the president now. I don't know. Like, if their point is to kind of humanize their own situations and put a face to it, so the dude can be empathetic, in terms of his policy making, or if it's just unguided kind of anger about the fact that dude is the president. Because unless something horrific happens, dude, he gonna be the president. You know what I'm saying?
Right. My thing is, on a whole, when you step back, I just think it's plain old propaganda. Off of the timing alone, that it's like, what is it, day after the inauguration, or you know what I'm saying?
But it's a reason for it, y'all. And I think that point's being missed. Like, he's openly said, and those people he's placed in certain positions has openly said that they about to defund Planned Parenthood, which is a huge thing for women. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And not only that, it's a lot of things that what they declare as rape and sexual assault, things like that. So certain people being in certain positions in their beliefs actually is what prompted this whole march. You know what I'm saying? And I think the impact, of it is not going to be an immediate thing, JD, but it's definitely something that is pretty much like a marginal effect. Although it's like, they had over a million people, marching. At like over 2 million probably, like collectively. But out of that, I'm sure a lot of other little small movements that speaks to like directly to individual like issues in that community or whatever is sparked from that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be like an immediate impact, like so all of a sudden he's gonna do this, do that. But I mean, like there is like future elections and things like that. Like Congress has to get elected again. There's midterms. So it could totally change. Where in 2 years, the whole entire Senate and the whole entire Congress is Democrats, and they won't do nothing for Trump. They won't allow him to do nothing. He'll probably just play ball with him.
But truth be told, though, man, it's like I'm gonna keep it 100 because this the Godcast. I'm really sick of hearing dude, man. Like I'm tired of dude.
Yeah.
The way he look,
I'm
I don't like hearing you talk, bro.
For some reason, I don't know why. It's something about, man. It seems, I mean, I don't know for everybody, but I done had some bad experiences with niggas named Donald, too, for some reason, man. For real, man. You got Donald Duck, you know what I'm saying? You got Donald Rumsfeld, who was damn near the president before Donald Trump was the president, and I don't know, like I say, Donald, you talk about the subject of bankruptcy, it might be off course. Donald Trump then did bankruptcy 3 times. The Donald Rumsfeld fell the day before 9/11. Dude announces that the U.S. Treasury had lost $2 trillion, bro. $2 trillion, not $2 billion. But he just announced the day before that they had lost $2 trillion. So they was going to have to scale everything back. Next thing you know, the next day the whole world changed, and it's still like more financing for the shit that they was doing. But motherfuckers had just said the day before that they had lost $2 trillion, lost $2 trillion.
Yeah, man.
Hey, listen. Here's another thing that cats might not even know about. The Re-Ins Act. It's like, all right. So you know how like you got the FDA that approve food and people who approve like certain chemicals, certain whatever. Like this bill was just passed under everybody knows recently, and this come from the Huffington Post. This is not just from the Godcast. This come from the Huffington Post. So like all of the regulated systems that are in place to protect the people from dangerous, harmful chemicals or energy or whatever, is that bill has just gotten passed to say that all that stuff is gone now.
Right, exactly.
Right. You're gonna be drinking.
They're doing
shit.
a lot of shit. No, this is what I'm saying. They're trying to reverse pretty much everything that's been in place. Like, and people like not really knowing like politics like that and understanding like what certain bills are. You know what I'm saying? They're deliberately going in and flipping,
dismantling
everything that what was in place that really was in place for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And this is just the start of it. You know what I'm saying? So more is to come. I feel like the people that supported him, by and large, are going to be upset. And that could be the setup too, for Mike Pence to be the guy. You know,
yeah, exactly.
A lot of people believe that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna call it the Re-Ins bill. I'm gonna call it the We In bill. Like now we in.
Listen, man, I got one question, man. The question is, in this day and age, in 2017, Taccoon or not Taccoon, we got your man, Steve Harvey, versus your girl, Chrisette, Michelle. Okay, and they going neck and neck for the Coonathon in 2017. And
this might have to be a Royal Rumble because
the other element that we looking at is the 250K to 750K, which is the questionable number, and we all know the answer. Will we go? Yeah, we would go. But the thing is, how much money is this bitch canceling out by taking the 750? That might be all you get for the next 10 years. Because if somebody blackball your ass, you might not even eat. So, man, let's talk about it. We already know about Steve Harvey. Dude owned the Miss America pageant, all them pageants, dude been indirectly working for this man the whole time.
Yeah,
It's your boss.
And he had to kiss his ass for fucking up real bad that one time when he crowned the wrong bird. Miss America.
Ain't no telling what he had to do.
Yeah. He had to kiss a lot of ass.
That's the half of it.
But my whole thing is like, why is he even meeting with Steve Harvey anyway? I mean, I know Steve Harvey is like, he's doing a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
It's a throwback tape of Malcolm, and Malcolm called.
No, I definitely agree with that.
Bring a nigga in for coffee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when the nigga come out, he gonna be like, man, dude ain't that bad. He actually kind of decent. Right. As we was saying this shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's fuck wittable, but really he ain't.
And we all know what the trick is, you know what I'm saying? We all know what it is, you know what I mean? But it's like, I you know what? I honestly do feel a way about the whole word cooning, you know what I'm saying? Just in terms of how we put that on a lot of niggas. Like, everything a nigga do nowadays it seems like it's considered cooning. You know
or man tan.
But you know what I mean?
Man tan.
So I mean, like, what's the limit though? You know what I'm saying? So we gotta talk about like what the limit is of that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, in Chrisette Michelle's case, for example, I mean, she be doing lightweight shows and shit like that. I don't really know how if she popping like that, but I'm sure she getting a little money. But I mean, I'm sure she not. She never got a show for like, you know, $250 or $750 allegedly is what I heard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's a lot of bread.
That's a whole lot of cake, man.
Like, you know, you wouldn't turn that bread down.
I mean, but you know what? Just say you need the bread for real.
I think that's the difference. Like, I think that it's damn near a pyramid to everything, bro.
Man.
So, you know what I'm saying? So you got motherfuckers at the bottom, and then you got motherfuckers that's at the top of the pyramid. So I think it's even like a cooning scale. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got scales on the coonery. You know what I'm saying? And really, as far as with the actions that they do, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker might have one, you know what I'm saying, coonish moment here and there. You know what I'm saying? But it's a scale to that coonery.
So what you saying that there should be a scale associated with the level of cooning that a nigga does?
All right, so do we start from the bottom or the top?
That's exactly what I suggest, man. I think that we kind of desensitized to the art of coonery in some ways because of the fact that we are so used to seeing it each and every day. You know what I'm saying? So that what to kind of agree with Peso with what he's saying, in some levels, what you consider coonery, other dudes consider as marketing and promotion and advertising and just business.
Right.
This is true.
It's true.
And so what we accept in a lot of ways as business and promotion and marketing and attention whoring and social medializing, a lot of this shit really basically, motherfuckers like all these motherfuckers, you got niggas pull up taking pictures of their Johnsons, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit, putting them on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like, putting up, you know what I'm saying? Pulling out the itchies on tape, you know, like, you see all kind of coonery, bro. You know what I'm saying? So is it like, really, in the midst of that, all the cooning that goes on for real live cooning every day, it's kind of hard to even look at dude in a bogus life of going to go like, what, holler at the president? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas what I'm saying is niggas sell their stuff out every day. Souls get sold every day, B. Right. Niggas sell their soul every day, B. You know what I'm saying? For way much less than $250,000. And like a motherfucker do what Steve Harvey do to get 25 views or 25 likes on Facebook, bro.
Right.
That's the bottom line. And it's unfortunate that it's that way.
You know a good point. Another good point too. Never before in history has there been a moment where the whole eyes is watching to see who gon' coon for this white man. So this is an anomaly in itself, just to the fact that the world is like, all right, what nigga gonna step up and sing for dude? That's never happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then you figure like, man, you take the bread, you know, that's her. You know what I'm saying?
One thing for sure.
I'm glad I wasn't in that seat.
But here's the thing about that though. See, my point is this: I actually don't have a problem with her.
And I met Shorty. She cool as fuck.
I mean, I actually don't have a problem with her taking the bread. What I do have a problem with though is you taking the bread and then coming out with some Martin Luther King ass statement like you doing it for some sort of greater good.
That's what's weak.
Like that's fucking whack.
Weak, really.
You just say that's a huge motherfucking check. It's a big check. God damn it.
What's up political?
I would actually come out and say that, like on stage, like, hey, at the end of the show, like after I finish my piece, like, hey y'all, you know, power to my people, whatever. I just needed some bread, so I did this, but I got y'all. Peace.
Yeah, I think those statements need to be condemned.
I mean, on the real, like, don't frame it in some like PR ass Martin Luther King would want us to engage and fuck all of that, man. Like you see everybody else motherfucking shunning this nigga. Like Justin Bieber turned down 2 M's, okay, to perform for Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? And you want to sit up here, you know what I'm saying? And now, I mean, I'm not saying compare yourself to the Bee.
Right, because she ain't got the Bee bread. She ain't got the Bee bread.
Never do that.
But my point is, they couldn't get nobody to rock with them. And that was really like in protest for real. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you went against it on some old, trying to be on some high and mightery, but you really just wanted that check, and that's all we trying to say.
Right.
So
yeah, because it's like, truth be told, that's a movie in itself, trying to find somebody to rock for. A movie called Who's Gonna Rock For?
Who's Gonna Rock For?
Right. That's trademark, by the way. That belongs to the Godcast. If you guys pop up with that, we're gonna sue your drugs out.
At some point, we got to define like the lowest level of coonery that's acceptable, and then the highest level of coonery that's completely unacceptable.
I mean, certain shit is like, some shit is like blatantly selling the fuck out.
So here's the question. have you ever cooned before? In your,
I mean, truth be told,
You got to.
I think
every nigga has.
I think every nigga get a pair of tap dance shoes.
Directly or indirectly.
When they-
Whether it's trying to impress they balls, whether it's trying to grind hard, like, dude, see, I'm
But that's game though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cheap.
But it's still a certain level.
It's
But
the
once
level
you,
of
but
coonery.
now once you reach that level of coonery, so I did a Dave Chappellery, and I noticed that like, you know, when I was on stage and niggas was like putting me on broadcast, and I ain't see no other brown face. I'm not talking about Mexican or Puerto Rican, like, you know, it was just
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
All Caucasian.
All Caucasian. I'm the only one in there, and they was bigging me up, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I looked around the room, and guess what happened? After I stepped off the stage, giving my presentation, ain't nobody shaking my hand.
Ooh,
I quit the next day.
ooh.
I mean, but you know,
That's cold.
but that's just, you know,
Some Dave Chappellery.
like I get some Dave Chappelle.
More like some Chris Rockery. Nobody laugh.
That's the motherfucker. I don't know, man, but
Right.
I mean,
Chris
everybody got some motherfucking tap dancing shoes if you a
Yeah,
nigga,
they
you know what I'm
do.
saying? Because
They
you just
do.
been forced
To a
to
certain
that.
extent.
You've been forced into it, you know. In a
I
certain
done
way.
did shows and felt like I was up there cool. Just because of how it was played indirectly. I didn't get paid.
And I ain't spend dollars.
And I ain't getting paid. You know what I'm saying? These bars are real.
I mean,
you know,
but-
that was
but-
back in the day, but
So that's why
These bars are real. I said it clear.
yeah, you didn't
I
hear
mean,
this
but
shit.
you know what? But that's why I beg the question, like, why niggas even use? We can't loosely use the word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
You
need to
know
just
what, though?
condemn the word.
No,
No,
don't
because
condemn
it's the whole
it.
thing.
We gotta call it what it really is and not define everything.
But we did it with the
that.
what we did it with
You
the
know what
word
I'm
nigga
saying?
though.
right, so
We did it with the word nigga.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. So this a pattern.
It's a pattern. Now it's like, okay, what's the next worst word now that
This is why the Godcast is important. You see how we broke that down? It is a pattern, and it ain't right.
it's not right?
To call everything coon and in a blanket statement,
just
that
not
shit is
right,
out of
right?
pocket.
It's
We gonna
just not
stop
right.
that. We here to change the culture. Stop
Yeah,
it.
man. Everything
Because
ain't
we've
cool.
all done it.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? The divide and conquer
I mean,
shit
the way
gotta stop.
the way they define it now, I mean, yeah. But a motherfucker want to sit up here and act like when he got pulled over. I mean, every nigga in the world that got pulled over by the boys before, right? And I know goddamn well you ain't talking no shit to that nigga like that. Your ass do a little motherfucking tap dancing like, hey, hi sir, why'd you pull me over? You know what I'm saying? You're not like, you
what's
ain't
the
like,
problem?
like, you know, what the fuck is going on, motherfucker? Like, you ain't snapping off and shit like that. It's not gonna go well. You know what I mean? So, I mean, so in that case, is that cooning? You know what I mean? Like, so niggas need to stop with all that shit.
Agrees to this comment because I think there's some of that same little passiveness and submissiveness that niggas and they birds will be able to show to people at work and all that. You know what I mean? You go ahead and let the boss, you know what I'm saying, treat you like this and this, that, and the third or whatever. I think that when you get home, even amongst your own people a lot of times, that's a lot of times when these people be cooning the hardest, bro. Turning up on the people in their own crib.
Right.
But they gonna put their head down and tuck their tail when the boss come around.
Real shit.
I mean, but that's sometimes you gotta Dave Chappelle. You gotta get on some Chappellery and just be like, you know what? This is why I don't agree with the Chrisette Michelle mission. It's because at one point, even the Beeb was like, nah, fam.
No.
I'm getting a, fuck 2 mil. I don't care.
He got it though.
No, he turned down too
Coming
much.
from a different perspective. For somebody who got it, like you got to think about it. It's like
Nah,
what
but
JD said earlier, man. You know, $250 to a motherfucking musician, man. That's what a motherfucker be expecting to get on a real advance, bro.
But here's the thing about that though.
And niggas be getting jerked every day on these
So
deals.
Justin Bieber, even if he takes the 2 M's, even though he got it, if he takes the 2 M's, that'll fucking hurt his future earnings. Meaning, like, there's people that who support him, you know what I'm saying, and why he can get this much bread is not going to support him anymore. That shit's gonna take a hit.
But you can say the same for the Chrisette Michelle.
And that's what I'm saying. The same thing's gonna happen for her.
And for the Steve Harvey. Because, like, in all honesty, I thought that, what's that shit, Family Feud? Like, I started watching it because even though I don't like Steve Harvey in the first place.
You found out that he like owned it or some shit.
Right, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And he made the show actually live, so I don't never hate. I'll never hate on another guy for like building something up and making it what it is, right? Mm-hmm. Because nobody watched motherfucking Family Feud. Steve Harvey got on, but then so that's when I started actually respecting dude. Before that, I didn't. But right then, that's when I was like, okay, I see my man just took a show that was zero and moved up, and he still got 2 other shows too.
Right.
So he out there on his hustle grind. So I respected the guy. Right. But then, he got on, you know what I'm saying, on this whole.
Check this out. This is something that I've been wanting to say for a long time about Steve Harvey. Now that he in the spotlight, no disrespect, but. Dude, Suits was weak, really.
I mean, they was super weak, really.
Those were some super weak ass suits back in the day.
And, everything associated.
I respect
your name. Your name ain't Detroit Red. Now, if you was Detroit Red, you could rock a suit that was that diesel. But that shit went out. You know what I'm saying?
His whole swag was kind of weak though. Like,
it was, but the fake.
I think on another level, man, even behind dude what he wear. Or his haircut,
you know, when we had the SpongeBob up
there and hollering at the president and being considered as a coon for that. I mean, they don't be paying attention. It don't always be about what happened at the prom or what happened at somebody's wedding or at a big event. It's this shit. Being a real nigga, that's why I say it ain't no days off from this shit. Ain't no sick days, bro. Because it's about what you be on each and every day. And the shit that you do proceeding up until one big event. So they might be judging dude based off of what he do at a pageant or what he do at concerning going and hollering at Donald Trump. What about the time, all this time, the dude have written a book and promoted the book to our black women, you know what I'm saying? Basically, think like a man.
Right. Hey, no niggas really.
Right. I feel you.
They concerned about whether or not dude hollering at the president and considering the coonery of that. But I'm thinking like some of the messages, you know what I'm saying, behind that type of philosophy, think like a man, telling our women to think like a man and misusing, you know what I'm saying, their desperation to improve and all of that, man. That's the kind of stuff that I'll be considering this high level coonery to the point that I consider that some of these people actually is dangerous, bro.
Nah,
like you laugh, they apply to the character, but some of the shit that they doing, man.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? I think that the whole think like a man shit, telling our women that and some of that shit, that's way much more dangerous than going and sitting down in front of the president for some more publicity, man.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's why they invite the nigga to make him look like he got more power for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So those people that he influenced will follow him more. You know what I'm saying?
Keep getting more Tyler Perry movies and Lee Daniels TV shows, all in the mix, and more Steve Harvey. You know.
Right.
All right,
now, you touching all on some other shit with the whole Lee Daniel movies and shit.
Look, we gotta go to commercial. Man, everybody, welcome back, man. Welcome back to the Godcast, man. Yeah. Turn up.
Motherfucking Godcast.
Turn up. All right, so look, check it out. Today's sponsor is actually wonderful restaurant, Chicago Southside. It's called Two Fish.
Two Fish. Shout out to Coco.
Y'all remember that. Shout out to Coco. Yeah, we want to support black business always. What's the address, my brother? Tell me what they got there on the menu.
It's right off 47th and Langley. 647
East 47th Street.
There we go. And on the menu, I mean, basically, unless you're in New Orleans, you're not going to get a better crab boil than this. Whoa. I'm talking about big crab legs.
Whoa.
They chicken, you cannot deny.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Coco be back there in the kitchen, like, whipping it up. So
yeah, them chicken, them wings is flame.
The wings is flame. All the seafood is super flame. And they got
how late they stay open?
They got this fried lobster joint.
They open about 9, I think.
Like about 9 o'clock. But, for reservations, just go ahead and look up Two Fish.
Like on Facebook.
Man.
And then, make your reservation because it is reservation because the line be out the door.
Man, I know we went after that show, man. I'm like, man, we're going to go to Two Fish. All right, cool. I'm on the line.
So shout out to Coco, Two Fish, 47. Get money.
Sir.
Hey, Coco.
Two Fish on the Godcast.
Word.
All right, so we back, man. A real hot topic of the week, man. This shit was going back and forth. If you ain't heard, you don't know the backstory, you probably need to get on YouTube You know what I'm saying? Go on a binge and find out your history. The hot topic, man, the tax stone situation. The nigga got arrested, man. I was like, damn, you know, did he do it? What's the MO? You know, it's so intriguing. It's so good for
Allegedly, he did something.
Yeah, I mean, I hate that it's somebody's life, you know, but as far as what the blogs do to kind of juice up, you know what I'm saying, the gossip of the shit. You know,
a lot of shit don't make sense though, B.
But dude was out the same day though. Real talk.
Yeah, he got out the next day. He posted that bill or whatever. He ain't charged with no murder or nothing like that, but he charged with having a pistol because his fingerprints and all that was on the gun and all that. But,
Word?
I mean, but they trying to say that fam, like, it was like a struggle over the gun and this and that, but I don't really know because, I mean, I remember seeing the videos and shit, like when the shit happened, and I remember seeing dudes like ducking and dodging and getting the fuck out the way, not really like trying to bust no.
You talking about the Troy Ave video?
You talking about the Troy Ave video?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But Taxstone was in the Troy Ave video. He was a nigga getting away allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But they never really
said
that. But now apparently somebody like talking and shit.
That was like what 10 months or so ago, right? A minute ago. So I mean, the question is, you know, the niggas be getting live in the street. I mean,
but you know what though? They using a lot of the shit that Fam said, Taxstone said in his podcast against him. As he talking shit about Troy Ave,
right?
What he gonna do to him, how he bully him and shit like that. You know
right.
What I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So
nigga admitted to getting bullied.
Nah, how he admitted to bullying Fam.
Oh.
On the podcast.
Yeah, on several podcasts. So
yeah,
he was coming at Fam a lot. So,
yeah, I kind of think using your platform to go against somebody in that kind of way, that shit kind of weak, bro.
And to come off like a super goon nigga, like is really kind of weak too.
Especially when you handling business and cutting deals and shit like that.
Right. I mean, he actually had the audacity to say like, you know, Chicago niggas couldn't come to New York no more.
Who said that?
He taxed on because Chicago cats was coming at the Young and May because she was saying some shit in her rhymes that she had no business saying. You know.
What did she say?
She said she's smoking hookah like she's smoking Tuka.
Oh, that's not good.
And Tuka is allegedly a guy that got killed from one of the sets here in the Shy. You know, a lot of the Chicago rapper niggas didn't like that shit, so they was coming down and telling them they were whoop our ass out.
It's just rapping, you know what I'm saying? And you want to see people succeed and all of that or whatever, but this is, you know, when they do certain things, you know what I'm saying, and take little pieces of the Chi-Town style and the rhyming, man, it's real shit. It's real shit all throughout there. This ain't no joke, you know what I'm saying? So far with the things that they say, you know what I'm saying, and it's just a rhyming and it sound good.
Yeah, she know what she was saying.
That's a real person right there, man. That's people, my mom, like, some of my people know dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's people's family, you know?
Yeah, that's not good, bro.
Yeah, but she really didn't know what
especially
she was
saying. when you out of touch for what really goes on.
Yeah, she probably heard somebody else say that, you know what I'm saying, not knowing what it really meant.
Well, I think this is actually a good question for our aficionado on anything gangster related. Sam, you care to speak on this or no?
I ain't got no opinion on that.
Yeah, I feel you.
No, yeah, we gonna stay out of that.
Yup, we gonna completely stay out of that one. So we gonna keep it moving right along. The next topic of the day is gonna be that Charlemagne's involvement in that. I heard something about that. What's the demo?
Well, Charlemagne, he really just, you know, he real tight with the nigga Taxstone, but you know, and he holding him down a lot on the public side, like, you know, saying he holding him down, he picking him up, but you know, as shit get harder for Tax, I wonder how close the nigga Charlemagne gonna stay, you know what I'm saying? Because he seemed to be, you know, he might be a real nigga, but I kind of got a feeling that Charlemagne, you know, go duck and run on a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't really know. I want to see how true the nigga Charlemagne is.
You seen the tape from the last time they got him outside the race?
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? I really can't fault fam for.
No, that's what you supposed to do.
Because it was three niggas trying to run up on him, so niggas could talk shit about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But fam, he did the right thing.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, and that's.
He ain't really get stuck really either.
But I think dude might actually pull a reverse cassette.
He got
and just like completely back out the situation. instead of like trying to stay in it and just get his bread or whatever. He might just do that.
I mean, that would be smart.
I mean, but
yeah,
I hope the situation work out for the best for everybody. But somebody's going to jail, baby. Because they was busting off in the club and they on camera. So you know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to jail, baby.
I mean, I think to a certain degree, a lot of them niggas when you in one of those situations, man, you can't really even speak on that until you in it. The motherfucker trying to kill you and you got your thing on you. You know you gonna try to kill this nigga, man. That's the law.
Point blank period.
They saying that the pistol that was in the joint was Tax's pistol. They took it from him, like in the wrestle for the pistol. He let it off. Fam who got killed got hit in the chest. You know what I'm saying? Troy Ave took the pistol from Fam or whatever. He dropped it, whatever. He picked it up and he started bucking at him. And dude was running.
So that's the story. He got this
allegedly.
He got this allegedly. That's what the prosecution said happened. But you know, it's gonna be hard to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't see a video of Tax up and thing on nobody. You see Troy Ave walking through the spot, letting off.
Maybe Troy Ave.
Maybe
they put him under
the chest.
Maybe they put him under the fucking Diddy Shine Act.
That's what the state.
I mean, the alleged act.
At the very least,
shot him.
But ain't the state gonna charge somebody with the murder?
Oh, somebody getting charged.
This is what I'm saying.
The horrible thing about it, man, is somebody lost their life, man, and so somebody gonna have to go to jail. And you know, Tax Stone or Troy Ave or either one, that's the thing I hate, man, because I don't want to see nobody go to jail. But what's fucked up is somebody lost their life that night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
They gotta send, you gonna have to send somebody to jail, man. Somebody.
Yeah, man.
And even in going to jail, it's still reasonable doubt.
On both sides.
We don't know all the factors. I wasn't there. You know
nobody was there. But I mean, just based off what they saying and what they picked them up on, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that they didn't have this information before, and they said that somebody been talking for like the past 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing about it, man, niggas protected fam for real. Nobody talked about that shit as much as much shit be on the internet. Niggas knew Tax was involved though. You feel me? Nobody talked about that shit.
Yeah. It was in the underground of New York. That's true because I be reading the comments and them niggas a snitch. The whole story to you. Basically, it happened like this. And these niggas that don't even know each other say a similar thing.
But then, you know what? But then niggas be dry snitching too. Like, they'll just say some shit like, you know that event that happened, like, on 47th Street last night? Well, you know what I mean?
So, that was, motherfuckers had been talking. You know what I'm saying? That's why the whole thing about when the shit went to the West Coast, it was like, okay, somebody told him, somebody had to tell. Nigga, the whole world knows. The motherfuckers are sitting up here.
But I don't think it was Whack 100 though. Like that, I think that's a fake ass story. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he wouldn't even have no, like, he ain't no reason. You know what I'm saying? To even be involved in that side of things. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, them niggas was doing their thing, man. Straight up, shout out to them niggas.
Hey.
Yeah, so moving right along, sports. We got these games today.
Yeah,
what's
NFL.
y'all picks?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
We got the Green Bay and Atlanta going right now, and Atlanta jumped out to a 7-0 lead, but Aaron Rodgers ain't had the ball yet, so we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and go ahead and pick the Atlanta Falcons.
Sir.
To beat Green Bay today.
I would not count against Aaron Rodgers. Because the only reason is I want to see Aaron Rodgers, and I'm gonna go ahead and just fast forward him and say and the New England Patriots.
But see, the thing about the Atlanta Falcons is they ain't getting no shine.
No, they're not. They're not.
But they on the low,
super cold.
Real cold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but my perspective on this shit is that shit is scripted by the numbers, and I'm just gonna leave it right.
I mean, if that was the case, you know what I'm saying, you would have a Green Bay, New England Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying, and New England playing Pittsburgh today. You know what I'm saying, that's gonna be a good one as well. So I mean, my initial pick was Green Bay, New England in the Super Bowl, but I don't know, man. Atlanta, it's kind of going, I think they're going to shock a couple people.
All right, so P going with Atlanta. I'm going with Green Bay. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going with Green Bay.
I say go with Smooth's pick if you really want to win some money.
If you really want to win some bread.
Here, look, JD, there's no way you can count against Aaron Rodgers, man.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I'm just saying.
This sports break is brought to you by the Rob Smooth drink.
Basically.
Roses lime juice, Sprite, and Patron.
Tequila. Yeah,
no doubt.
And we've been fucking with vodka with it too. We didn't expand it. You know what I'm saying?
That's called the smidge.
The
smidge.
Like you get all they basically saying it wrong. The drink is called a smidge. S-M-I-Z-Z. When you get toe off of it, it's called you smidge.
That's what happens to you.
That's what happens to you.
You get smidged.
Right. If you smidge, that's the after effect
right.
of the drink.
Of the smidge.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. But it's a double shot of lime juice, though. Yeah. You got to double shot the lime juice to get the real effect. A little white vodka or tequila. Double shot of Rose's lime. Get the Rose's lime. Don't try to get regular lime juice.
Nah, cause that shit ain't gonna taste right. Don't get the A-Rap. Don't get the Mr. Pure joint. The green shit. That shit's not good for you.
Right, and get the Canada Dry ginger ale.
Yeah. They got that blackberry ginger ale.
And you can throw a little lemonade in there. But yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, P. So we're gonna go to commercial break. And speaking of food and liquor, our sponsor today is Two Fish. Which is, what the address?
647 East 47th Street.
And it is off the chain.
Shout out to Coco. All the
crab
legs, lobsters, all that shit.
There be so many birds up there.
It do be birds up there.
Shout out to all the birds that be like getting their hair done and shit and having like nice purses.
All right, keep your stuff up.
Thinking y'all doing some shit, but y'all ain't
But you really ain't.
But like, thanks
really
for
giving your
trying
money
to
back to these white folks. But salute to you.
It's all
anyway.
good.
It's your bread.
It's all gravy.
Shout out to y'all anyway.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all making these other folks rich.
Right.
We'll be back after this.
Don't say what's up to that bitch ass nigga.
Yeah,
so I don't know if that needs to be addressed or not.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Here we go.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it. We back to the Godcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Godcast is back. You know what I'm saying?
We got a real important sports topic.
Yeah. What happened?
So the other night, you know what I'm saying, the Kevin Durant, and the Warriors played the OKC Thunder in the Westbrook.
What happened, son?
You know what I'm saying? Well, Westbrook and them kind of got their ass whooped, you know what I'm saying? He came with his 21st, 22nd triple-double of the season already, but they still got whooped. And, at the end of the game, his niggas was walking off the court. I guess niggas was shaking hands and all that. One of Westbrook's teammates was shaking hands with Kevin Durant, and Westbrook was heard saying allegedly, you know what I'm saying?
No, I think he can remove the allegedly on this. So they got this shit on tape.
Don't talk to that bitch ass nigga.
Don't say what's up to that bitch ass nigga.
Don't say what's up to that bitch ass nigga. He like fuck that nigga basically.
Man, so they gonna fight it out like
I don't know. He really don't like that nigga, man. But we feel we need to address that on the Godcast. Man.
I mean, speaking of which, they still looking for undercards for this shit. So like the Westbrook versus the KD would kind of be like a Bank City ass opener.
So much,
man,
though.
KD probably really overworked fan with them long ass arms, B.
So that went to a boxing match.
No, but I think
Westbrook strong enough.
No, there's strong and he quick.
But he ain't gonna get close enough.
He gonna get
long ass arms, B.
It don't matter. He ain't gonna get close enough. Hell no.
Westbrook gonna throw him off. You know what I'm saying? Showing up in some loud ass clothes, motherfucker, big dudes talk. He gonna fuck around and get knocked out with a polka dot t-shirt on.
Right, but
and you gotta watch that type of shit.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Westbrook crazy though, and he know that.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't really fuck with it.
Yeah. Now boxing, I would take Westbrook in MMA. Boxing, KD do got the reach.
mean, but KD got the long ass legs too.
But I can see him get knocked out too.
He can get caught. He get caught. When you stop and think about this shit, really? He get caught in his shit.
dude, I'm telling you, dog.
Like, come on, cuz.
That nigga K, he might fuck around and get caught on that chin. You know what I'm saying? Because Westbrook a motherfucker, man. He'll fuck around and knock your ass out.
I think
Literally, though.
Right, I think his first blow would be like to charge in on some Mike Tyson and just give him a haymaker, like, blow, bitch, I'm quicker.
I'm just saying, I just can't even imagine.
And Westbrook's stronger than KD, like, really.
I mean,
KD
he might be.
sidestep him, though.
Right. It come with that long arm.
I say if the fight was lined up, my money would be on KD.
Yeah.
I think I'm rolling with KD on
I'll take this bet.
I think they should put them on the undercard of the Soulja Boy and Chris Brown.
Absolutely. Good idea. Let's call Floyd.
While I agree with motherfucking
On the
Westbrook,
money team, baby.
I mean, I actually do agree that going to Golden State was some bitch ass shit. It was. I don't care what nobody says.
Call motherfucking money.
But in the fight between Westbrook and Kevin Durant, I'm gonna take KD, man.
I'm not.
Because KD got the longer
Are we boxing or MMA? Or we just scrapping on the street?
we just boxing,
Hey,
man.
you still got the number to the money team?
Yeah. We call Floyd right now. We can hit up Vegas like,
them
yeah.
niggas on the car.
Tell your mother we coming home. Like, what up?
Man,
Yeah, put
get
that
them
some
niggas
nice
on.
undercard.
I mean,
Who else don't like each other?
There's a few other niggas that need to box it out. Really.
But how about this? All right, so we hear who you got in a physical fight between them. This is what I didn't thought before, though. Like, if you had your chance to build a team, and it was kind of like how it used to be, where you really only had, like, one superstar player on your squad, it's like, between them two dudes, Russell Westbrook and KD, who would people really choose as the one to be they dude between Russell and KD, as far as if you had to have one of them dudes as your franchise player?
I'm choosing Westbrook, dog.
I go with KD.
I'm choosing Westbrook. You know why? Because that nigga is gonna ride or die for you all motherfucking day, and he play hard.
I'm gonna have to go with Kevin Durant.
I'm gonna have to go with KD. Because Westbrook seemed like a nigga when his knees get fucked up, it's a wrap. You can go see dude. I could see dude on TV behind the mic.
Yeah, but you can't see KD like playing down low, nigga.
No,
when he get old and his knees get rickety.
I could see him doing all the king. With gray hair out there, still balling, motherfucker. See, he get ready to get his jersey.
Like, if you talk about to be a centerpiece of a team
For an extended period of time.
you got to go with Kevin Durant. I mean, he's just a
I
better
think KD got him on the
overall
skills, but on the intangibles, I don't know, man. On the intangibles, Westbrook, I mean, he played with a kind of fire, man. That's kind of, you know, like, I don't be crazy about how dude be showing up dressed up to the game, but the way dude play on the game is like, dude is a beast out there, man.
No,
like,
and I agree with you.
Like his passion is damn near bar none. I mean,
No,
really,
I totally agree with that.
balling, it's like damn near like a nigga like Mike.
Yeah, exactly. But listen.
No, I totally agree with that. But I'm just saying, like, even like, okay, and this is what I look at when OKC has played Golden State twice already, and in both of those games, Kevin Durant totally motherfucking destroyed them niggas, B. Single-handedly. It was like a personal thing. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, in some head-to-headery, like, I mean...
So you saying all of them had HSJ?
Hoopers to judges. Both times. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant came out of the bag both games. And you can y'all can Google that shit to take a look at what he scored and how efficient he was. He was dunking in every motherfucking
That's
thing.
a serious thing to have a hooper,
You know what I'm saying?
judge. Because you're
Like,
supposed to be
so-
able to ball.
Durant dropped 40 that night, 12 boards and 4 assists, and Russ had 27 points, 15 boards, and 13 assists.
Right.
So it's like, he do still got another, you know, Westbrook still got another triple-double, you know what I'm saying, for the record book. Kevin Durant get another, you know what I'm saying, 40-point game against his old squad, you know what I'm saying. But dude is on the team kind of full of all-stars, and I think that he might still be, like, the best player. You know what I'm saying? He might be the best player, period. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of, like, if you only could have one on the team, that's why I think it's so intriguing, because it seems like Kevin Durant almost need somebody else out there with him for him to really
100%
flourish and do his thing all the way. Whereas Russell Westbrook, dude was just going to hoop, you know what I'm saying, wherever he had his thing.
And that's why I'm respecting him a lot right now, because he's doing like what he's doing. But like, I mean, you know, the question was, if you started the team, You know what I'm
Westbrook.
saying?
That passion is contagious, fam. That passion that he has is contagious. He can spread that in the locker room and make motherfuckers believe that they can achieve anything they feel like it. You know, if you believe something, it's like, you know, scientific factory, allegedly. Like, if you believe something, it's more likely to happen. And he has that contagious nature to be able to do that.
Nah, but my question is then, why wasn't they able to do it?
I mean, he hoops with that.
Like last year, they was right there.
One note. No. Steph Curry, man.
Man, Steph Curry is not that dude. I mean, he can shoot.
Right.
Man, dude should be going in.
All right.
He can
I mean,
shoot.
this nigga throw like a long ass lob underneath finger roll from the free throw. Like driving down the lane and just be like, loop, like, and that bitch drop all strings.
He can shoot, man.
But you can't deny the facts on dude at all.
But he gets his ass chewed out by everybody else.
Absolutely.
That's what I do know.
Damn.
They outball him
Yeah,
everywhere.
and Steph Curry, it's like he'll be shining and doing his thing, and then he'll go up against the Cavs, and you would think that the Cavs shouldn't even really be able to compete with the Warriors, but the Cavs will really be beating the Warriors primarily because Kyrie be out there busting Steph Curry.
Yeah, so now today's the next segment. It's pretty much a combination segment from what we did last week, which is just game in general.
You just had to live period.
Just how to live period. Talk to you everything else you know about this.
Let me tell you why you did what you did. You understand?
Why you did what you did.
Yeah,
And
you
so
know what,
a lot
man?
of it got to do with my first thing is like, and we said this last week. You know, I'm gonna go with the Smizzle's top 5 things that I'm really getting sick of.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's hear it, man. What the fuck is we tired
I'm just
of?
tired of this.
What you sick of,
Niggas
Rob?
is tired, Tat.
Right. The first thing is internet pimping. I'm tired of that.
God.
Okay? I'm sick of that.
It's a lot of LeBron,
Okay?
Jabron Lames ass niggas out here, man.
Right.
Getting boxed off the internet.
Right.
Strictly off the strength of it. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day,
So the Stripstagram.
man, you
And then
man, back in the day, you actually had to have some game.
Like you so cold if I had you. Like nigga go.
a filter
Become-
photo ass nigga.
Right, becoming with that internet with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How petty I can be on this
net.
meme. This
Yeah.
meme I'm putting up.
That computer love.
This Zap Rogers pimping. This Zap Rogers pimping out here, man. Shit.
Yeah, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm
But I
tired of
mean,
that.
shit. I'm tired of that shit too, man. That shit's so lame, man.
Right.
And that's how a lot of
Yeah.
these hoes be getting out here, be getting took for all that paper that end up on Judge Mathis. You know what I'm saying? Talking about we reconnected on Facebook, and then he asked me for $6,000. He said he was gonna flip it.
Right, and then the next thing you done gave your credit card to a motherfucker,
Right.
and your bank account and all this shit.
All this shit, nigga. You
You know,
driving,
motherfuckers
he
is
be
out
dropping
here,
you
dog.
off at the metro and shit. You know what I'm saying?
The
Niggas
next
got all
thing
kinda
I'm
stuff
tired.
to
The next
Oh,
thing
yeah.
I'm tired of. This might be a local thing. The motherfucking red light cameras, man. I'm tired of that, man.
Man, that shit is a scam anyway, man.
It's a scam, man. You know how much bread they getting from motherfuckers? Say 30 miles an hour. One sign, and then the next sign say 20 miles an hour.
Quiet.
The lights going blink, 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 blink. You know what I'm saying? It's
Well,
like,
you
man.
said that you'll be out there doing the Fred Flintstone with your feet on the brake.
Man, that shit weak as hell, Joe. That's auto entrapment.
Fucking your
You know
brakes
what I'm
up and every
saying?
motherfucking thing. Yeah,
It's like, man,
that
I'm sick of that
Chicago.
kind of shit, man.
And then, but here's the other
Chicago tracks, man.
Not every light is actually measured out the same in timing, so you can't even gauge it. Like,
Like some of them
Some of
bitches
them
be
bitches
turning
like-
yellow on 3.
right?
Like what the fuck, man? You think you got
Is
3
it
seconds?
0 or 3?
Right, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit, man. You know it's a trap, man. It's all good.
Man, I'm really sick of that.
Yeah. What else you got, man?
You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of bitches with headshots. They don't want to put nobody shots.
That's
That's
because they
something
be-
that you big.
Man, it is.
That
That
is
is
something.
They
the
be
reason.
hiding this shit.
That is
What's
the
with
reason.
No,
that?
that's a reality.
Man, and I
The,
heard they came with a motherfucking filter where you can actually slim your body down.
Man, fuck all that.
Like,
we
I be
live in
seeing-
the fugazi age, man. I'm
nigga,
sick
I
of
be
that.
seeing
Like-
chicks on Facebook, fam. They be taking pictures like they necks and shit be all small. Shit, I'm like, damn, she
Nigga.
lost weight.
Nigga.
Then I see the bitch in person.
Gained it back.
Man, that shit is like all there. nigga.
Right.
No, it's tutorials on how to take the best selfie to make
Right.
yourself look better. Like you have to hold it up at this angle.
And then my next one is this. I don't know if it's really something that I'm tired of, but it's more like a question. When a bitch creeping with a nigga and she a side bitch, do that bitch take her wig off with the side nigga?
I don't think she should.
No, I don't think she should.
I think she should
I don't think, she should keep up the "this is me"
Disguise.
profile when it really ain't me. Yeah, the disguise.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of the problem.
Definitely not take it off.
Right, let's address my next point is that motherfuckers is out here phony than the motherfucker.
Right. Phony
I'm
ass.
tired of that.
Yeah,
You feel me? Be you. You know what I'm saying? And the makeup game, they got motherfucking niggas looking like Beyonce. So I done seen ugly hoes transform into a bad bitch. Okay, with a lot of makeup. Let's just keep it 100. It's like we need to go back to being a little bit realer. And don't get me wrong, I like makeup too on certain females, but that shit ain't for everybody. And if you don't know how to do your shit right, don't do it.
That's
And color set a
Stop
move.
cutting your motherfucking eyebrows off.
Yeah, stop doing that shit.
I never understood that shit either. What the fuck is that
And
shit?
stop shaving your whole pussy off. Everybody don't like that shit.
Keep
On the real.
keep shaving your pussy out, okay?
Keep some of your pussy.
But see, the whole thing. That's why you gotta wash it. That's why you gotta wash her up before you actually even get into the mix.
See that we don't even need to get into all that.
I'm just saying. Then you know how she look without the makeup. You know what I'm saying? Wash the bird up.
Right, but the motherfuckers
You know, let the guy baptize her real quick, and then you be
trying to
good.
get motherfuckers right.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Everybody got their way. Yeah.
You had it your way. I had it mine.
We had it.
We both had it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did.
That's how we did it. That's how we did it, man.
Yeah, so basically that's what game in general is all about. That's what I'm tired of.
I'm tired
I'm tired of it.
I'm tired of begging ass motherfuckers too, man. Begging ass bitches. Man.
No, man.
Keep it
Well,
hands
here's the
out,
whole
man.
thing. It just needs to be a certain prerequisite.
Man, if I ain't get it, I mean the economy get bad. Nigga old 50
If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. You understand? Don't be mad. Don't get mad.
Yeah, I'll just not talk to you.
You know
Like,
what I'm
I'm
saying?
cool with that.
We can end it.
We can end it right now. Cause ain't nobody. You ain't got it.
I done
I
got
ain't
you
got
every
it.
which way to move.
I ain't had you. As my man Mister would say.
Right.
We had you. So, you know, we don't need
And
to
I got
get
you in my
paid.
other birthday crib. That we ain't talking about that.
But yeah, I mean, it's all good.
Yeah,
So, yes, sir.
yeah, so man, so are we gonna do our shout outs to like
Yes.
to
What is it called? What's the hashtag for that?
the BIWH segment?
Birds I would hit.
I want to hit.
The birds I would
Birds I want to hit.
Birds I want to hit segment.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we wanna start that off.
All right, hold on. First,
I had to just go.
how many do we get?
We wanna be
Did we just
respectful,
give
though.
one?
Yeah,
Nah.
I just
We
want to
use
make
the
a
most
disclaimer and
respectful
say
way, you know
that
what I'm saying?
in no way, is the intent of this to be derogatory or
No, it's just like
demeaning. It's just an attribute, y'all beautiful black women, and the ones that I choose is gonna always be black women, and I'm gonna kick it off with
This is how niggas just talk
Drea
about it,
and Chrisette Michelle, even though she did the Trump thing.
you gonna hit. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit
I
it.
have to actually be the one that, just like how you did Trump, I'll be the one to befriend you.
So you get some of them chops.
Not necessarily on the bread side, but like I understand,
It ain't like I ain't gonna hit it.
I know how it feels to be
I mean,
isolated.
she's not disqualified from getting smashed.
No.
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 That doesn't disqualify her at all. I mean,
Like I know how I feel and want to say.
she just had, she just had a meeting. That's all. I mean, she got some paper. She did her thing.
She did her thing.
It's
That's what
all
she- that's what
good,
she had to do.
And I have to agree with you on Drea. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely
super smash.
Cold.
She real nice.
And then last week you was trying to say this didn't get in there, but we were trying to say that she can go up against J-Lo. What's up with that, man?
Who said that?
That was you.
No, you
I said that. Chris and Michelle.
No, man.
Maybe it was the little daddies, but you said J-Lo.
You said J-Lo.
J-Lo can compete with Drea.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
Dude, I've been like going through like scales and scales, and like really like J-Lo is like went from like for me 7, my personal piece, from 7 to like almost 3. G.
You said personal, like
my personal piece.
I've
done the I did the math.
scale.
I'm studying.
That's
You
insane.
tripping though?
That's insane.
Like your personal scale, huh? I'm finna show
My personal scale.
I'm finna show you Drea real quick,
Right.
man.
You must
Just so you ain't paid attention, family.
you don't know what the smell is.
She got Drea and she.
J-Lo smash.
No way, fam. I'm gonna find you the right one.
You crazy.
Oh,
But look,
I see the
check it out. Y'all gonna tune in next week to the podcast. We want to up the shares. We definitely want to up the likes. You know, we appreciate everybody who been supporting us. We got some really cool sponsors coming up next week. And like I said again, thank you. Y'all be peace and love. Keep the streets peace.
Yeah,
Shout out
Put the guns
to
down,
the whole
man.
team.
Yeah, put the
Y'all
guns
know
Shout out to
who y'all
everybody,
are.
man. Shout out to the nigga JD for checking in.
I really appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Loose Square Mans again. You know what I'm saying?
Because we're gonna gotta go get something right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to
down.
DJ Fonz and the PPD.
PPD, my player friend.
You know, Rob Jack. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Shout out to the original PB.
Yeah, shout out to the people.